Hello, today we're looking at Linux Lite 3.8 and it's a very stable release. This is the last release of the 3.x series and the next release will be 4.0, which will also be based on Ubuntu 18.4. This is still based on Ubuntu 16.4, so this is the most stable release of Ubuntu 16.4 of the Linux Lite series which you will get. And it will be still updated until April 21. So it's still a very good time. You can look here at the start here. What I like about the Welcome app, even though there's many options, this is all opening up in one window. So they all open about each row in one window. And it's super small. I love this art theme. I know it's nothing new, but they made even this welcoming app so small, so each one of these is a category. So basically, you just click here if you want to install updates. Install the updates, you just click here. So set a restore point. It's like a snapshot which many Linux-based operating systems don't have. Install language support. It's super easy to understand. Everything inside your computer. Here it's online, but they don't take you just to links to the internet. It's just all nicely built together, very easy to understand, and straightforward, which is fantastic. And same here, code. You can see all the code. So it's totally open source. You can donate this great operating system. You can go to the store and buy some stuff and follow them on social media. Fantastic, straight, clean. You can see it every time or only once, and it also links to the social media page, so please join the community. This is based on Xfce, so it's not like it's not the latest of Xfce, but it's a very stable release. As you can see, it's Xfce panel, but it's 4.12.0, so it's your familiar solid Xfce, all your apps here, your menu, and very light as expected. I'm just going to open up my terminal, check the kernel version for you. It is still 4.4, so it's a very old kernel. This is the first kernel that came out with Ubuntu 16.4. So they keep the kernel of 2 years ago, which is a long-term release kernel, so it's also ready for the next 5 years, but it's not the latest. So if you want to get but it's cool that it's a clean cut Linux kernel, not the Ubuntu based one or Arch based one or whatever. So that's quite cool. So if you want to upgrade to the latest kernel, you can do it, or you can just stick to this LTS release. But if you got later hardware, you might want to upgrade. So if we see how much memory is being used, as you can see, Windows styling is working as expected. It uses 331 megabytes when just running in default mode. It's fantastic. Calendar is where you expected it. Everything is where you expect it to be, which is fantastic. You can, of course, remove from panel if you want to remove apps. You can add to panel. Your file manager looks clean, beautiful, simple to understand. Love the art theme. I said it before. System settings. You can go to appearance and you can give yourself a nice art dark theme, which looks great. And they also got sometimes, like in Xfce, when you change the color, the font looks bad. It's not a problem here. Or there's white lines here. It's a perfectly cut off, loved one, and you can change here also to art dark if you want to like this. So it's very responsive, very fast. Won't give you problems and works great. Yeah, so that's all I want to say about the system. It's an awesome one and ready to use. And you got your Lite Software Center and Synaptic. Thank you for watching. See you later. Goodbye.